Nick Saban announced today that offensive tackle Cam Robinson, wide receiver ArDarius Stewart, and cornerback Marlon Humphrey will all declare for the NFL draft. We have our two-time Super Bowl champ Bryant McFadden here to help us break this down. B-Mac, how do you feel about these early defections?
Well, I saw Cam Robinson. We all saw that. Consensus says he could be a top 3 pick. Many feel he is the best offensive tackle that will be available in this 2017 draft. The same can be said for Marlon Humphrey. Many believe he could be a first rounder, worst case scenario, a second rounder, but he's probably one of the top 3 or 4 corners that will be available. ArDarius Stewart, I'm a bit surprised. I think he needed one more year to come back to improve on his draft stock, but clearly he decided to take his talents to the NFL. They will have more players leaving. And this was a talented team, especially on the defensive side. This is something that Nick Saban always anticipates around this time because of the success as a team and from the individuals that are a part of this team. You usually have underclassmen declare a lot earlier.
When you think about, just as an outsider looking in, trying to make the decision about, do I stay a year, do I go? Who are the people that are helping you make that decision, and how do you come to that conclusion?
Well, usually, you reach out to the NFL draft advisory, and they will give you their opinion on if you were to leave early, this is where we see you potentially going. Now, that's not the final say, so anything can change. You can improve on what they say, or you can actually do a lot worse than what they're saying based on how you perform at your combine, at the personal workout. So that's the type of information underclassmen usually get. And they also talk to their coaches. A guy like Nick Saban has a great history with NFL personnel. When you think about his resume, coaching on the professional level and also being a very, very elite coach on the collegiate levels, many scouts and GMs, they love to hear what he is saying. So, you talk to a guy like Nick Saban, coach, what do you think I should do? Do you think it's time for me to move on? Should I come back to try to improve on my stock? I got the information from the NFL advisory that's saying I could be a round 3 type guy. I know I could improve on that, but what do you see? What do you think? He gives you his honest opinion. Okay. Then it's up to the player.
That's an understatement. If you want to know the truth, just ask Nick Saban.
Yeah, he's going to give you his honest opinion. I think most importantly, Cam Robinson, he needs to go. We don't want you back anymore. Not saying we couldn't use your services,
sure,
but you've done more than enough. If they're telling you you're going to be a top 3 selection, potentially top 5, it's time to move on.
Time to move on. Yep. Help your family out, as you always talk about. Bryant McFadden going to be with us all night, breaking down all the biggest stories in college football. Keep it locked right here on 120 Sports.